to the Rest in Christ Peace or Sleep in Christ Peace evening practice. I hope you had a wonderful day and that you have some things to bring back into relationship with your divine connection and to be guided through and to be held in how it is going for you today. So welcome. Let's take a moment to arrive in our seat the way that we are invited to arrive in all of our moments of conscious awareness, and that is to first pause and take a moment to notice how you are connected to and supported by the place where you are seated. Take a moment to look inward and notice how your body is held by the place where you are seated. And as you are noticing how your body is held by your seat, you want to take a moment to write down which part of your body feels the most held. And as you are taking a moment to recognize that, hey lady, how you doing? As you're taking a moment to recognize how you are held, you want to take a moment to notice, what does that quality of support feel like to you? Take a moment and see if you can sense that. And that quality of support, that belongs to you. That is God's living gift to you. So take a moment and you're circling that, and you want to take a moment to notice where you feel that and where you can let go inside, making more room for it. See if you can slow down enough to receive that gift more. So I want to show you guys something that we've been working on filming and putting together over this last couple weeks. Take a moment and you're feeling inside your body, particularly around wherever you feel that quality of support changing you. And then take your arms and put them up over your head. And with each exhale, you're softening around where the quality of support is holding you. And we're going to have our arms up over our head for a while. You're going to start to feel tension or fatigue or resistance. And everything that you feel coming up as you're holding your arms up, soften around it and let it. It's almost like, let's say if I was feeling tension in my arm here or in my shoulder, think of how that is jammed in your nervous system there. And your goal with your breath is to breathe in, and as you exhale, soften it while staying in the active position. I'm trying to remain active while allowing whatever sensation I'm feeling to become fluid and move into a place of integration. And we're just going to stay here for a few minutes and watch what happens. The more that you're able to hold this position and the more that you're able to be held in the quality of support, what you will notice is that when this sensation or intention or tension begins to move to an integrated state, it makes your capacity to receive the support greater. So your footprint of support becomes bigger with every piece of resistance or overwhelm or tension you feel in your body. The strength training is learning to make room for the sensation to move and watch how fluid it is. And you're going to hit a point where the way that you are held becomes a suction. And so you feel things coming up throughout your arms, your hands. And your range of motion will increase very gently. And then take a moment and slowly, slowly, slowly bring your arms down and notice how it feels to move your arms now. So you're going to come down and you can even lift back up, noticing whatever has changed in your arms. And then again, noticing your place where you are supported and the quality of support. With each exhale now, with your arms down, you're allowing your upper body to rest more completely into the expanded footprint of how you are held. Every single movement you do through the day can be done with this radical slowness where you are aware of what comes up in your body, or maybe in your mind, or maybe in your emotions. And if you sit and make an open space for that, it will fuel your capacity to be more and more held. It is an amazing mystery. And we're going to be having some new classes here coming up in a couple months. I'm working on them right now, but I'll be adding some of these things into the practices so you guys can begin to feel this and start testing it out in your life with all types of movement and watch what happens for you. So take a moment and we're going to notice, what are the things that went well in your day today? Let's make a list of that together. And then from that place, you're noticing which of those things are standing out for you as a part of how you are growing in your capacity. And then you want to notice, how do you feel that capacity changing you? Where do you feel that changing you inside? Excuse me. And we take a moment to notice, what would your day be like if you did not get to do that? If you didn't get to have these things today, what would your life be like versus what you did have today? And then you want to take a moment to notice, what are the things that are still in process for you and that you're still working on, the growth edges that are still present for you. What do you notice? You want to write those down. And then you want to notice if you slow those down and you just offer care to the part of yourself that is growing as you're facing into this challenge. What are the things that you can do tonight to better care for yourself as you are preparing to take it another step further tomorrow? What are the things that you can do tonight? Turn to your Creator and allow yourself to be led. And then from that place, we're writing those things down that you can do tonight. And you're setting an intention to move in that direction tomorrow. One of the participants is saying they're noticing how their nervous system really feels in relationships, in their relationships. Does it feel good or different or uncomfortable? What do you notice about it? I'm noticing who I'm around when my fight gets awakened. Yeah. It's really awesome because when we can feel that, then we're in a place where we can begin to, number one, receive the support that is available to us in that. And then we can rest into that support so our brain can be more aware of how we can act and respond in a fresh way versus maybe in an old pattern that might keep you limited. And so to me, I think it's awesome because we're going to get these challenges. We're going to get relationships that are going to challenge us, or circumstances and relationships that challenge us. And that power that comes from whatever the person is doing, if they're agitating you, that power can come at you like a lightning bolt. Sometimes it could take like 3 days. I've had a few of them here lately that it takes me like 2 or 3 days to have to sit with, because I know that that aliveness is potential change, but it's very uncomfortable. I want to do something different with it, but God's telling me, take that in and don't go do your old thing. Don't run out and do all your stuff you've done in the past. Sit with this and let it change you. And so when we really start understanding our nervous system, we're finally in relationship and with an awareness that this is something that is going to work for me if I can begin to participate with it versus constantly reacting to it all the time. And my mind wants to get frustrated because here comes another situation and I have to like step into this lightning. But being able to strength train, being with that lightning is the key. It is the most amazing thing, and not to not feel it, but to fully take it in and to watch how it shapes me and changes me. And so the fact that you're able to start feeling and distinguishing, like, this is how I'm feeling here, and then this is how I feel here, that's the best place you can be, because then things can start to change. But it's super uncomfortable. But if you even do, I know I didn't do a lot of description on this today, but if you even just do your arms up over your head, and even tomorrow morning I'm going to do one where I'm going to show you guys how to hold some weights, and stay there and hold that and let that aliveness move through you, that potential fight energy, you actually let it in and let it move through you, it will find a new pathway very quickly, and it's very exciting. You said, I did some bent arm hangs to help with the anger I was feeling. Yes. And then what did it change into? What did it do? Where did that take you when you were like staying with it? What did you notice? While you're writing that, I just want to say, for those of you that are watching on the replay, the sensory skill we want to focus on is, no matter what intensity I'm facing, whether that be an intensity of a big emotion that's coming in or a weight that I'm lifting or doing, I want to keep 90% of my focus on my support, because that is the parasympathetic power that opens my nervous system. So the more of my system that can feel the support in the moment, the more of my parasympathetic capacity opens, and the more there is a place for the sympathetic experience to flow. So you said you became calmer, right? Because you're actually staying with that lightning bolt that came at you, the lightning bolt of anger, versus reacting to it. And then in that place, it's like you're looking at the person, whoever you were angry with, and it's like, I wouldn't have been able to develop that capacity to be strong in the face of anger if they didn't do that. So then it starts changing how you are moving through the world, because you don't have to necessarily be protecting yourself or having everything go your way, or whatever the things are that we kind of are used to thinking we should be moving towards. Rather, you can just be in your day and do what you need to do, and notice what comes to you and be able to take it in. It's also interesting too, because you might make people mad by you setting your boundary. You might piss some people off, And in your mind, you can be okay with that too. Because if you're really following where you are led, pissing them off is also a gift for them if they would also learn how to strength train taking that lightning in. We are meant to be shaped by that. And so it's super hard though, because that's not the way our world works. It's not usually very comfortable to just stand where you're at and keep focusing where you're being led and take action on that. We are very externally validated. That's what our world teaches us, is to be externally validated. Make sure everybody's okay with everything. Don't offend anybody. And that is not necessarily going to be what is going to lead you into wholeness. I feel that there is a different path for that. Anyways, I'm kind of getting off track, but I'm excited for you, because when you can be with your anger, and your anger, by the way that you relate to it, you become actually calmer. That's the power of the nervous system and your relationship with it and the divine, and that's freedom. So thank you for sharing that. Participants, things are afoot and it is exciting. I'm excited to hear how you guys are doing as well. I will be getting some early morning practices in for you guys tomorrow morning, and for myself, not just for you guys, but for myself. And it's just very exciting. It's hard for me to hold it in. I'm used to like saying everything out, and it's hard for me to keep it in and keep going so that it's all complete when I give it to you guys. But this is just very, very beautiful work. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of these practices. Thank you for sharing and being here live. And I look forward to hearing more about how this work and how this relationship with your creator and with your nervous system and with your own body and your own life is changing. It's exciting. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a great night. Love you lots, and I'll see you soon. Hey, May May.